I'm using oats, chia seeds. I'm also going to be adding some vanilla protein powder and then a little bit of peanut butter, almond milk, and yogurt. I mix together well. I'm also adding some blueberries, and that is it for breakfast, guys. Place it in the fridge and keep it overnight or for 3 hours. For lunch, I'm going to be making chicken salad. This is one of my favorite lunch recipe. I'm going to start by showing you guys how I make my chicken because this is the most asked question I get on all of my videos. So I'm just going to show you guys. I'm adding some garlic powder. I'm also going to add some salt, black pepper, and paprika. I'm going to leave all the ingredients and the exact measurement in the description box. This is how the chicken looks after seasoning. I'm going to spray some olive oil cooking spray to my pan, and then I'm going to start frying the chicken. You can also bake this if you don't want to fry it or if you don't like frying your chicken, but this is the method I use. When I'm cooking my chicken, I flip for about 3 to 4 times on each side, making sure that the chicken is fully cooked. This is how the chicken is looking like once it's fully cooked. This is amazing, guys. You need to try this method and let me know what you think. I cut the chicken into cubes. This is how I make most of the chicken I use in my meal prep videos. Now you guys get the recipe. This is my recipe. But if you don't like this method, just keep doing what works for you. I will transfer the chicken to my meal prep bowl. You will also need some leaves in there. So sometimes I use spinach, lettuce. I just use what I have in my fridge for this week. I'm also going to be adding some canned black beans. I'm also adding onion. If you don't like to eat your salad with onion, you can skip this part. I cut the onion into small pieces like this. I am not the best onion cutter or chopper, I don't know. I transfer the onion to the meal prep container. I am going to leave the exact measurement for everything that I'm using in this video. Check the description box, please. I'm also going to be adding some cherry tomatoes. This is one of my favorite ingredients to add to my salad. To make the salad dressing, I'm going to be using lemon juice. I'm also going to be using some olive oil, a little bit of black pepper, salt. I'm going to leave the exact measurement for this dressing in the description box. I'm also adding some honey and apple cider vinegar. I mix and transfer to these containers. I'm also adding some feta in there. It's optional, you don't need to add it, and this is our lunch for the week. So for dinner, I'm going to start by cutting some bell peppers. I'm also going to be adding some red onion to this. And then I'm going to be using green beans and pre-cooked steak. To a pan, I'm going to add olive oil and then transfer the green beans to the pan and cook for about 5 to 6 minutes. I'm going to add some salt, a little bit of water, and cook. I'm just steaming the green beans. After about 6 minutes, I remove the green beans and then I'm going to add in about 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil. I transfer the onion and bell peppers to the pan and stir. Like I said, I will leave the exact measurement for every recipe in the description box. I'm adding some salt, black pepper, garlic powder, and then I stir and cover and allow to cook on medium heat for about 3 to 4 minutes. After 3 to 4 minutes, I add in the pre-cooked steak and stir and allow to cook for another 3 minutes. I also added about 1 full cup of water to this, and as you can see, this is how it's looking like once it was cooked. I'm going to transfer the steamed green beans to my meal prep container, and then I'm going to add the stir fry on top of the green beans like so. So guys, that's my dinner for 3 days, and this tastes amazing. You need to give it a try. These are what I make for meal prep for this week.